In this video, I will explain how to extract a table from a PDF file and import it to Excel. The strategy depends on the version of Excel that you have. If you have Office 2016 or more recent versions, for instance Microsoft 365, then you can grapple with this task using Excel only. And if you have older versions, like for instance Office 2010 or 2013, you should download this free program called Tabula. It is opened as an archive, and click tabula.exe, and then it is opening in your browser window. But we will return to this topic a little bit later on. So now let's look at our strategy, what we do if we have a recent version of Excel. As usual, we go to Data, Get Data, from File, from PDF, and here we should choose the file that we need. And let's look at the regional file. For instance, I want to extract this first table. The first row with column names is subdivided in 4 rows, in 4 subcategories. So here, let's take a look. Excel has detected 3 tables on one page. So the first table is not what we need, and the second one looks like, yes, this table. So click Load, and here we have several problems. First of all, here the row with column names is also subdivided in 4 different rows. And the second problem is that here, look at these cells. The numbers lean to the left side of the cell, and it means that Excel doesn't really understand that these cells contain numbers. They are in a text format, so we should change the format to numbers. And then the second problem is that we have dots instead of commas, so it is also text, not numbers. If we try to sum this up, look. It returns 0 because it doesn't understand that these cells contain numbers. And the last problem is this row, selected groups. In the original table, it is used as a delimiter between parts of the table, so we can just easily drop it without any consequences. So, and one additional problem is this. Look, annual and growth and ratio to imports stick together, because here we have a line break. We should delete it, delete space. Here the same, delete space. So we delete all the line breaks, and yes. So now let's return to our numbers. Please select all the cells with values and go to Find It and select Replace, and replace all the dots inside the table, replace with commas. Replace all. So see, the sum has changed and now everything works correctly. But we still have these numbers, so select any cell outside of the table and change its format to number. Okay, then copy this cell, select all the cells with values, right mouse click, paste special, and here choose Operation Add. And congratulations, we have numbers. And the last task, we should merge these column names into one. because otherwise it is not really convenient to analyze the data. So first of all, add 4 clear rows, and we should use a function called concatenate in order to merge these rows into one. But we cannot just concatenate it without spaces, because look, if I will just use this formula for these cells, look, see, they stick together without any spaces in between. It is not very convenient, so we just delete it. And first of all, we should add a space after all these text values. So type concat, then select the value, semicolon, and then add a space in quotation marks. Here we have value with a space, and drag this cell down using your left button of the mouse and drag it down just like that, and we have the same. But just one sec, I should have started here, because I should also add experts. We should have experts value billions of US dollars 2014. This is what I want. So experts we should have here. No. Drag this, copy this here, and instead of now select these 4 cells and stop. Experts we have no. Just let's insert another one, because we have some problems with these column names, so it is just easier to use another clear row and copy experts here. Experts, so experts we have 3 columns, then imports 3 columns, and trade balance 2. So experts 3, imports also 3, and trade balance 2. Now we have 2 columns with values and billions, and 1 with annual growth rate, then 2 columns with values, and here everything is perfect. So then choose these 4 cells and drag them to the right. Copy and paste only values. Once again. Why? Sorry. Perfect. So then we add another row for merging our data, and here we just type once again concat and select these table. Oh, sorry, these cells. No. These cells. Perfect. Then drag it to the right. And then we should copy it and paste it here. And then select these cells, copy them, and paste them as column names, only values. Then drop unnecessary rows, and let's look at what we have. Perfect. Export value 2019, 2014, 2019. Perfect. So we have extracted our table. It contains only numbers and it has only one row as column names. Perfect. Let's look at our strategy when we have an older version of Excel. Unfortunately, I've had some unpredictable troubles with Tabula and Java on my first computer, so I've had to change it. Let's try again. So when we open Tabula, we have downloaded, let's imagine that we have downloaded Tabula, have downloaded Java, and we open Tabula, this little link, tabula.exe. So this window, like a command prompt, is opening, and then we see a browser window with Tabula in it. So let's click Browse, and then we should choose the file that we need, UN1, import. So, and here we can use this button auto detect tables, but usually it doesn't work the way that we want. Look, it can detect only one row, so we close it, and let's select our table manually from the left hand top corner to the bottom right hand corner. Preview and export extracted data. Here, look, the column names are scattered like a chaos of data, and it is not very processable. So let's choose an alternate extraction method. Let us, and see, column names are more organized and are more processable, so we can then copy and organize them the way that we want them to. So let's just download this as CSV, and then we will return to Excel. So I've returned to the main computer. Let's try to open the file from Tabula. As usual, get data from file from CSV. Here we go to our file. Change character encoding to UTF-8 as usual, and load. Here we also have the split rows, so we should change them as we just have. So let's insert some rows, then let's copy these column names and paste only values. Now let's delete line breaks and let's concatenate these text values with spaces. We cannot just drag them because because in the original file we have exports, imports and trade balance separated, so we should have 3 columns for exports, 3 columns for imports and 2 columns for trade balance. So let's create some distance and place them where they should be, and the same with these 2 columns for values, 2 columns for values once again, and here the same. Two columns for billions of dollars and 2 columns for billions of dollars. Let's copy exports, imports and trade balance, and now we can drag our spaces. So okay, and let's insert 1 row and concatenate our text. So merge our rows. Drag them to the right, and then let's copy this row and paste it to column names as values, and then just remove unnecessary rows. And then we have the same problem, so we should drop this row without values, and then we change the format to numbers, copy, select, paste special, operation add, okay, and the last step is to replace dots with commas. And let's expand our table, and congratulations, let's compare our tables. Basically the same, no matter what we use, Excel or Tabula, we have the same results. So once again, congratulations, we have successfully extracted our table from a PDF file and imported it into Excel. Hooray!